Today I'm doing a little tutorial on berries in the game. I'm not gonna go in depth on everything you could possibly know about the berries, but I'm gonna explain you why berries are essential, how you can get plenty of berries in the game easily, and the general functionality of the berries, and show you a little, I call it bad trick. Not bad like in not good, but in sleeping. Which will make berry multiplication very easy, basically. Alright, so first of all, berries are an essential component for crafting all kinds of stuff in the game. You see, for example, the potions need orange berries, citrus, tea, moringa, and plum berries. The revive needs persimmon berries. You see here the repairs need any sort of a purple berry. And the ability capsules and patches, for example, also need different colors. Basically, almost everything in the game needs berries. The second thing, the way you get Pokeballs in the game is by either the Poké Bowl, which you get at the start of the game, or if you have enough Dex progress, you have an item called Poké Sculptor, which is basically the same thing, just you have the option to select which ball you craft, while the Poké Bowl that you have at the beginning is basically you throw in berries and you get Pokeballs at random. Kind of at random. Based on the berry you throw in, you have certain chances on getting the special balls like the Dusk Ball, Quick Ball, and so on. But yeah, at this point I'm not gonna go into detail on all of that stuff. You can see the table on which berry gives you what, either on the game's Discord or on the wiki of the game. At the beginning of the game, you get another key item called Berry Pots, which is your go-to way to getting more berries on the go. It's basically berry growing fields on the go. So you can just all the time while you are going on your adventure, you can throw in berries here and they grow passively while you do other stuff. And at any time when they are grown, you can just harvest them. You do have the option to use Mulch in the game. I personally don't really use it, to be honest. But in Shushin City, in the top right corner, you have the berry market and you have this little guy in the top who is selling you mulch. Mulch, I'm not sure actually. Yeah, you have the growth mulch, which is giving you faster growing time for more moisture drain, meaning your berries will dry out quicker. Essentially, berries grow in 24 hours in this game, while 1 hour is actually 1 minute in real time. And this mulch makes it so the berries grow after 12 hours. And if you do not water them, you should get a yield of 4 berries. Your minimum yield is 3, your maximum yield is 6. You could water them at any point after a couple of hours to get your maximum yield. So yeah, this can help you getting, like, you don't have to time watering that precisely and you get your berries faster. The damp mulch, on the other hand, makes the growth time double. So it takes 2 days for the berries to grow. On the other hand, the moisture drain is way lower. So this basically means you don't have to do the big math. All this means is your berry takes twice as long and you get a full yield of 6 because your moisture will not go to 0 and your berries will not dry out. I think if you don't harvest them immediately after a certain time, the berries would dry out and you would lose some yield, but yeah. Yeah, stable and gooey mulch, you can actually forget about those, I think. Those just give you longer harvest time, meaning usually after a certain amount of time, if you don't harvest the berry, they turn back into a plant and you have to go through the growing cycle again. This one makes it that they last basically forever. And also, plants can only go through the cycle a couple of times, I'm not sure exactly, and the gooey mulch makes it so they regrow 5 more times. But again, forget about stable and gooey mulch. If you really want to use mulch, I recommend the growth mulch for just throwing in berries and harvesting them more quickly. So if you interact with the berry pots a lot, I would recommend this one. And if you don't want to bother too much with the berry pots, I would recommend that one. But I personally don't do that at all. Because let me get to the actual bad trick. What you can do, what's the easiest strat to grow berries fast is... Yeah, we have 12 AM actually, which is perfect. You grow some berries. Let me just throw in the orange berries real quick right now. So now they take 24 hours, as I just said. We have 12 a.m., so we're gonna sleep until 12 a.m. They will not be fully grown yet because it was like 12:06 or something like that. So we just wait a couple of minutes. Yeah, and there we go. Now we are good to go. If you don't water them, of course, you only get the minimum yield. So what you can do is you can sleep 12 hours and water them, and then sleep another 12 hours and harvest them. It doesn't really matter if you sleep for 24 hours and harvest 3 berries and do the same thing again, or if you sleep for 12 hours, water the berries, sleep for 12 hours and harvest 6, because at the end of the day you are gonna interact with the berry pots twice and you get 6 berries for each berry pot that you have. So yeah, doesn't really matter, it's the same speed basically. As you can see, I already have 6 berry pots at this point. At the beginning of the game you will have 4. You will get another 2 once you reach Chushin City and go to the berry market. This lady up here starts a quest where you are supposed to look for 4 berry merchants that are scattered across the island, and at the beginning she will also give you 2 berry pots. This quest you can start doing immediately, but some of the berry merchants are locked behind certain HM items. Let me go through each one by one. You can complete the quest once you earned 2 badges and completed certain other main quests. So the first berry merchant is gonna be at Route 2. As you see, you will need the pickaxe, which you can get at Suna Beach by doing the Minato main quest. Or respectively the side quest you need to do there, so you can get to Minato. Then you just cross this bridge over here, go through the grass, and you can see him already on the top left. You just go up this little ledge over here, and then you can talk with him right over here. And then he will return, he will give you 5 berry vouchers, he will return to the city, and he will also give you 1 berry pot. For the second berry merchant that you can unlock without having any badge progress yet, you go all the way to the south of Yosei Woods. You will need Cut here, which you get in Aki Forest for the side quest over there. And you will also need Rock Smash, so you need both. And you see him wandering here already, so let's talk to him as well. Pick up our 5 berry vouchers and another berry pot, and he will now return. For the third berry merchant, you will need Surf, and you can access Suna Beach from Yosei Woods. You go through the west, and you reach this little area at the bottom. You just make your way around this little island. And here you also need Rock Climb, which you get from the second badge, so this one cannot be accessed before you have at least 2 badges. For the final merchant, you need to go all the way to the northwestern corner of Aki Forest, where you also need the climbing gear to climb up this little rock over here. And you can see he's roaming up on this little hill. Talk with him, get the berry vouchers and the pot as well, and with that we found all 4 of them. Now we can return to Lyra, who is our quest NPC in Chushin City, and grab our reward. Alright, so back at Chushin City, we talk to Lyra. You did it! You invited 4 new people to our market, thank you for your help. And you get the berry charm as another reward over here. I am also happy to tell you that we have berry vouchers back in stock. Talk to me again in case you want to buy berry vouchers. So yeah, you can buy those vouchers over here for 300 each. Not the best deal to be honest, but yeah, just a thing you can do. Oh yeah, those berry vouchers you can actually use right over here at this guy. He sells you starters as well for 20, or you can buy any berry for one of the vouchers basically. Yeah, and the berry charm we just unlocked is actually a very strong charm to even further facilitate the speed with which you can get berries. It grants you 50% additional berries. Alright, and that's basically all you need to know. Long story short, complete the quest in Chushin City to unlock all the 10 berry pots. Then use the bear trick to grow berries as fast as possible. You could even go and use those fields in addition to your 10 pots, but I would just stay at the bed, start at any 6 hour time frame, 6 a.m., 12 a.m., 6 p.m., 12 p.m. Plant your berries, sleep for 24 hours, harvest your berries, profit. With the berry charm, you basically get 50 berries every time you do this. And that's all for the berry guide. I hope this helped some of you, and if you have any further questions, just leave a comment or hop over to the Discord and you can ask me right away. You find more information, as I said, on all the berries and all the details again on how to do this and how to do the quest over there.